Hello everybody. So today is a special video because I am trying out CapCut recording, which is new because that's why my videos were like last time. Because I wasn't using CapCut, I was using the built-in Microsoft recording. So I'm gonna start with this. I had a couple shots with it, and for some reason it didn't save my recording footage, but I figured it out. However, we have already completed Space Towers, which is why now we are going to just redo them, show it off to you guys, and yeah, just go from there. So the reason for this video, or the reason I started an account playlist is I feel like it would only make sense to start it up again. As the towers now have a lot of changes to them, and I haven't played these in a long time, so this is more of a discovery thing, which I guess I never have played them, but we'll go through them again so you guys can actually get the video. But yes, we're gonna start with the simple stuff. I will be doing the shortcuts. If they pop up in there, but I can't guarantee I'll be finding every single one of them. But starting off, we already have this one. Oh, wait, there's another one right here. Another thing I should mention is, instead of just playing on my main account, which you guys have known or should know, I've completed over 100 towers in that one, which is partially why, because again, I just want a fresh start to this game, so I can show it off for you guys with real progress, and also because if I record it now, then I can prove legitimacy. I'm sorry, legitimacy for my conclusions, because I know some people can kind of fake them, which is why I'm having this. There won't be any cuts aside from, let's see, aside from maybe just a few when it comes to editing out. Let's see. When it comes to editing out like starts and outros and stuff like that, it's only because I just want it to, I just want that process to go by a little faster, and so you guys aren't seeing too much random stuff. I will be sharing my thoughts with these towers. So the Tower of the Simple Time, or formerly known as Tower of One Simple Trials, but got changed recently. I think this tower is great. It's a way better introduction to the new tech, or the new client objects, or just overall stuff in the game, which I won't go into depth about a lot of them because you kind of see them just from me playing, but I will try to explain some more complex stuff. So if you already saw there were some towers of wheat, I will be sort of doing that again for you guys. Um, so if you saw and which ones I did, then good for you. If you didn't, then well, I guess you didn't. I will also mention which towers have been changed recently compared to old ones, just to just to give you guys that information. I mean, you may not really need it, but it is there for you. And as for me talking quietly, mainly because I don't want to get too chaotic, I know that crazy C grind is gonna probably make me rage, and I wanna at least set the bar for my base energy, if that makes sense. Wait for this platform. There we go. And voila. This end science floor is really beautiful. I like it. It's very nice. And there we go. That is Tower of the Simple Time. I will also real quick go over some of the stuff in the menu. For instance, we have cosmetics. As for this challenging trail, this is from a different tower, which I will show off. We have trails, we have walls. Ooh, I can add sparkles. I'm not sure if you can see where they come from, but then you'll see that's. Then we have tower completions. This shows you all the towers in the game. Also sort them by area or difficulty if you like. We also have sub-ones, which are for both the rings and zones. We also have settings. We have the utility button, which is going to be this little wheel here. We keep that off though. Control camera mode. That just determines how your camera follows you. So like see, after a while your character should. No? Okay, never mind. Audio visualizer, just make the screen shaky. Corner flip key, that's your F key. So when you go up against certain walls, they will be marked. You can press F and you'll flip to the other side of them. You can hide cosmetics. Either choose if you want everyone else's to hide yours or all of them. The same goes for invisible players. You can turn item sound on, which are these. You key this event. I will skip because I don't know what it does yet. Detail mode. You already know how that works. Use the transition zone. It's just how the music will switch. Go from 4 to 4 on the tower. Performance stats display. That's going to pop up here. SPS. Give it a second. Oh, there it is. Oddly enough, it takes a while to also have memory, ping, actual labels. Quick reset delay. That is how fast you can reset. When you click the R key and hold it, you can choose it to be instant, you can choose a random time point, or you can disable it altogether. I'll keep it at 2 because that's what I like. Reset on death. If you die, you can just reset the tower, or make it so you just go back to the spawn here. Show spectate health bar. This is for spectate. Toggle bubble chat. Blah, blah, blah. I won't go over these because they don't really matter too much. We also have teleport, so you can choose the realms you want to go to. So you have the realms here with their sub realms. You have zones here. with also those rooms. You can also join a friend if you want. We also have tower profiles. So this is my profile here, showing my tower completion, my harvest, and total playtime. But there are tower stats which are different, which shows every tower you have um, attempted and or beaten, which you can see I have done 5 of them. If you notice this tower here, this is a mini tower. That's not quite a tower. In fact, you could say it's even a tower, which I will show you. Let me back out real quick. I'm going to go over here. As you can see, this is slightly transparent because the portal is right behind it. We're going to go ahead and try this. These types of towers up here in almost every zone and ring, and even sub-realms, and are usually harder in difficulty, but way shorter. So yeah, we just get through this real quick, and we're already done. Let me just make sure I don't fail this. Boom. I'm going to show you Tower of Anger now, which is the second easy tower. Technically third if you consider Neat as a tower. However, Neat doesn't give any tower points, nor does it count towards your tower count, as it's only 4 and other than these, I also beat the steeple right here, you can see, which is in a different place I will show you later. So go to Anger. And we will just begin. Again, I will be trying my best to go as fast as I can in these towers, not for any particular reason, but just so I have more time to show you guys the rest of the stuff within the hour. Because I do want to limit this to just an hour length video. However, I will be posting the edited and unedited version of this. The unedited for the legitimacy, and the edited version for those who don't care and just want to see the game. And we'll skip right here. This is a very easy floor right here. We just go up to this. If I haven't already said it before, this is one of the few easier towers that hasn't been adjusted in the game. Most harder towers in this ring have not been adjusted or changed up in any way. So after I mention a few that have been added and not, I won't really have to bring it up anymore. But I should mention that Ring 1 has recently had a revamp, and the lobby is now as you see it today, or at least in this video. But you still look way more different. Although, I guess, let's see, instead of posting edited and unedited versions, I'll change up the unedited one so that it will only show just the full gameplay of the tower, but not between each one. So there won't be any cuts there, but there will be cuts between entering and exiting towers. If I fall, that will be cut in the edited versions, but or in the completely edited version, but not the semi-edited. That's not a word, but I just made it. So here we are on this section. I'm gonna show you a cool little secret. As soon as we got up to the part, yeah, we just gotta get up here. As you can see, sparkles are just flowing in the back along the train. And right here, we can just go through this wall and see the viewing station on the back of this tower. But that's all it is, so we keep on going. And then we're up on the ground floor. I like this tower. It's nice and simple. It doesn't go too crazy with anything. It's a pretty laid back tower if you know how to just kind of survive. And boom, we've done it. Next up, I'm going to show you that steeple, and as to why I have this trail, even though, as you can see, I've never attempted, let alone beat, a challenge tower. That's something to do with certain towers and their secrets. So we're going to go to Forgotten Ridge, which is our first sub run. It doesn't need any requirements. You just go down here and you just get to experience heading to your first sub run. As you can see, we head off. As for quality, I do have my settings set to lowest quality, just so that my frame rate stays good for you guys while I record. So here we are, our first sub run. We're going to go over here. We have our beginner towers right there. We have our intermediate towers. We have advanced towers that way, and our psychologically unsafe towers. Over here we have the developers of the realm here. Eternalist is our owner. DM Matter is also important. Then we have all the bug testers, builders, and whatnot. We have our difficulty chart here showing a new type of tower. The S stands for steeple, which is a 5 to 6 tower, 5 to 6 floor tower, which is much shorter than these regular towers with a T at the start, which are usually 10 floors. We also have citadels marked with a C at the start, which are up to 25 but can be as low as, I believe, 11. We're going to start with meaningless decisions, and I'll show you What's so special about this tower? Let's go ahead and start with our first skip. If I can get it. Okay, we're gonna restart. Try to get a good time at least. If I can count. Oh, jeez, this is. I really want to get this. Again, if I restart, I will also cut that out for the semi-edited and fully edited. Um, we also have time sections here, by the way. But yeah, I will cut restarts or resets out solely because the runs won't matter. And it's not like the timer will be affected or it will reset. So there's no point in keeping track of it. Yeah, in this part right here, you just gotta look sideways and look at these markings. Just go strictly south of them. This is one of the towers that doesn't have any shortcuts, but that's okay, because the tower is short anyways, or sorry, steeple. But I should mention that this is a I believe it's 6 floors. I could be wrong. Might be misremembering it. Actually, no, technically it is 6 floors, and I'll show you. It does pertain to the challenging trail I had earlier, which I should get that real quick. Let's go ahead and so we just climb up here. Oops. I do really like the steeple because it does show off some pretty cool stuff about the game. Like the fact that your towers aren't limited to being fully open space, but can be made smaller intentionally if you wish, or can be extended, which is another thing you can do, but is not shown in the steeple, but it kind of implies that. Right, skip right here. That was clean. So as you can see, we have two options. We can either drop down here and win super fast, or we do the challenge, which I will show you. This is how you get the challenging trail, or this is how I got the challenging trail. Because the challenge is well, as you can imagine, it's a challenging difficulty floor, and it gives you a sort of secret badge. And we are going to beat that. I already have the badge because, again, I beat it. But I will I will show the normal as well. I don't think it gives a badge. But could be misremembering. I don't think the challenge gives a special badge. That might be my fault. But I believe it does. Honestly, could have just given me the regular badge. I'm just like confusing myself. Regardless, it is a challenging difficulty 4, so we're gonna wait for this to. I'm just gonna press. Now we gotta go here. Jump across there. And we've done it. This is a special win run for this tower, or at least for this kind of win. It's called Decision of the Challenge. Go out. I'm gonna see something. Missions. Baton Rouge shows people needless decisions. Quick teleport. No, tower stats. It does show this. So I think no, it just gives the regular SOMD badge and not the challenge, not the challenge as a badge for it especially. But that is what I'm just going to showcase for this area, and we're going to go back to Ring as I now want to show you a different tower. We're going to do Tower Battles. This tower has been revamped, as you can see is mentioned here, originally by Open2, revamped by Birdsword and Gamator. I should mention that Plant9 has built this tower, Open2 built this one, and the same two people from this one also built this one, which is a newer tower. Yeah, we're going to begin. We have a high jump here. Which this tower does have plane skips, so I will be using them to my advantage. And the first one should be coming up very soon. Right here, yeah. It doesn't save a lot of time, but it is a skip regardless. You can, I think you can do that, but I'm not going to risk that because it is a very hard skip. I'm not sure if you can do it. But this one you can do. And there's also another one right here. If you go on the backside, there's an invisible thing right there. Or very transparent, that's for sure. So up and up. Oops, so fall into those. I will be trying my best to avoid kill breaks, just as practice, because some of them do focus more on trying to survive kill breaks rather than prepare, and those can get kind of risky, or they can get very risky if you're not careful. Somebody new will just instantly die and will be like, what happened? And it'll just suck. We do have this skip right here. Which I should mention, some of the skips, they do save a lot of time, but other ones they don't. They're more like small, they're very small, that's for sure. So don't expect any of these shortcuts to be groundbreaking in terms of time. They're more just to get the process going with this game. It's momentum, conveyor momentum jump right there. Then we have a first now. Well, not really first, but another outside section. And the first one for this tower, anyways. Wait, we can do this skip. This is a very much possible one. You go here, we got jump on this, let it swing. You can do that without the swing, but I just want to showcase it. Oops, let's not rush that because I got a little weird. You can wall up there if you want. I'm not going to. I like 120 FPS and I want to drop down to 60 just to do it. You can do it with 120, it's just harder. Um, so you won't get it every time. Here we are. We're getting towards the top of the tower. We just need to get through this weird little section full of triangles and diamonds. It's, yeah, you have to jump low there so you don't accidentally hit your head. And here we are. This is the final floor with the last 7 jumps. And here we are. That is the win. Boom. Alright, just took a short break. I am back, and we are continuing. So, we're going to start now with Tony. Tony is quite a jump up compared to this one, but that's okay. Again, this is a new tower, and it is the newest tower in this ring. It's not the newest tower um, in the game so far, but it is pretty much up there. So it is very new. This tower is nice and fun. I like how free it feels. It's pretty open. Um, the length is a little bit, but that is a-okay because that just makes more fun. The thing about some of these easier towers is that no matter who you are, um, if you're playing, like whether you're new or you've been playing for years, these easier towers are very fun. And for more than one reason. Because when you're getting right into this game, you have kind of high expectations of like what to expect for this game, and it does meet it. The game is it's hard. It takes time to learn, but at the same time, does feel rewarding when you play it. Uh, the jumps themselves are just really fun to watch and play. And for the people who have this game, say like tens of hundreds of times or whatever, just replaying them, it's fun because like it's so easy and such a breather compared to what they've been doing um, for those harder towers, which are so focused on making it hard that most of them don't really focus too much on detail until you get into SC territory, which try to do both, and they are beautiful maps. Definitely beautiful. So there we go. We just keep on climbing. There was a skip there. I think you can just jump from there to there if you really want to. But yeah, let me know if I somehow accidentally find like some sort of new speedrun track for you guys to try and use all the speedrunners out there. Because I love the speedrun community for ETOH. Really shows their skill in the game and knowledge of like really insane stuff, honestly. And, like, it makes this game a lot more fun too. I will be trying this one. This is a harder one, but it is possible. As far as I know, I will try to get it at least once. But again, it is my gonna take me. Yeah, it's so difficult. I can barely get it fully. 2 more tries and then I give up. Alright, one more. Let's try. Come on. Okay, real last try. Damn, okay. We're just gonna carry on. There's no point in trying that. I'm just gonna keep on failing. We're just gonna go through this a little bit. Gonna hold jump here so we don't go backwards. Besides, something this game will teach you is that they use a lot of backwards moving conveyors to force you to jump like that. And some of them are unmarked, so they can throw you off and potentially make you fall and just mess up the whole tower, which nobody likes, but that does make it more difficult. So, I'm trying to remember if there was trying to remember if there was a skip there, but no. Alright, here we go. We have this little section. Just gotta make sure we get here. Drop down here. Oops. And here we go. We'll jump here so you don't go flying off. Then we move over here because this is where the couch is. Our wonderful couch. Awesome. Anyways, we carry on. I will try to get this one. This is possible. It is a really hard skip though, just like that other one. It really does push your limits if you really try it. Yep. Okay. Wait, no, I need to go this way. So don't fall like I did. Okay, I don't think I'm making any time soon. Yeah, no. Right. Let's carry on. Maybe we drop down here so we don't get our head right there. We have this part. We have an outside section. I almost fell by the way. I should not have jumped so late. Right, there's a little truss right here. You just want to be patient. We could have also just gone in there, but I didn't see that at the moment, so fortunately we just kind of lost a little bit of time, but that's okay. Because we're no speedrunner, we're just playing the game. This part I do like a lot because something about being excited like that is just kind of fun. Can't explain why, it just is. It's a fun little bit to do, and It's just enjoyable. Another thing I like about this tower is the fact that it feels kind of like a bunch of mini challenges in like a full tower, where you have all these places to catch you if you fall. It's all kind of close off into their own little rooms. Up here, go up here. We avoid these trusses specifically. We avoid these kill bolts and the conveyors. We go up again. And I believe there is a skip somewhere around here. Can't remember exactly where, but it should be coming up here. Yeah. It's a nice little time save, so I like doing that. Also, I just love high jumps. Up here, you don't have to do this, but again, just avoiding kill bricks. We can go up there. Let me try that one. Let's get a bit of high jump. Jeez. There we go. That took a little bit more than it should have. But we beat this tower, so we have beat the Motion Infuriation, which is fun. That's another badge under our belts. So that is 5 towers. Yep. We do have time for one more tower. Or actually, let's go ahead and look at this challenges. There are challenges here. So far I've done 2 of them. Pet a cat and 1 cat therapy. Which you can go over here, click any of the cats you wish to pet, and boom. You also have to find the Citadel of Royal Form. It's a little hidden area, which I will go ahead and show. It is over here. This is also a good demonstration of the flip key, the corner flip key. So as you can see, these are indicated as a sort of whatever this material is. You press F, boom. This right here is a little Easter egg. It takes you to a different room. I won't go over there now, but it's if you ever want to try it, I recommend it. We also have shops, which I should have explained earlier, but this is one of them. The Evil Shop. There's also the Prime Shop and the shop that you can find just going to ETOH. You can just find in the corner of your one. Go up here. As you can see, there's this ball right here, which is going to be our Citadel. Which, as you can see, it's kind of funny. Something in here. I can kind of just do this for no reason. Yeah, there's no reason to this. So we're gonna go ahead and reset real quick. Oh wait, we have a secret here. We also have, is that True Rush? No, that's Ring 1 Tower Rush. I should show that too. We have another secret over here. Very fast right here. For some reason, we have a button, which we can click. This is actually the farthest I've been in here, so I'm not sure where it's going. This is weird. It's wacky. Let's look around, see if we can find anything out of place. I do have a button there, so it's a little bit suspicious. I'm not too sure where to go from here, though. Oh, that's never mind. That is towards the submarine again. Nothing right here that I can see. Nothing. I wonder if anything unlocked. I wonder. Could go down there and see. Hmm. Okay, nothing with this yet. Nothing about that to help us. We can get up here for no reason, really. No buttons to be found. We're just gonna. Let's see, can I? No, can't high jump that. Say hi. Hi. Still nothing. There's something here, maybe? No. Never mind. This is anyways. Why is there just a patch there? Nothing in the tree. Maybe we're going to Evil Shop. Which I lied because this isn't actually an Evil Shop. This just sends you to the void. As for that button, it seems like there's still nothing for it. Um, hmm. But, hang on, I could show you um, the Tower Rush, which is down here. We drop down here, random Tower Rush. As you may be questioning what Tower Rushes are, they are essentially, um, they essentially play through every tower in that ring, minus the soul crushing, which in this case would be this one right here, also known as Thanos Tower. This does include any citadels and steeples if you find them in other rings or zones or sub-zones. But yeah. We also have the Infinity Gauntlet, so I will show you Thanos Tower real quick. And how to get to it. I might make a separate video sometime as well, just to showcase how to get to it. So we get right here, Thanos Gauntlet will spawn right here. This is what we have. And then we have it all the way back over here. You're wondering why the note was there and not over there or anywhere else. That's because of this, the Great. It unlocks that, drop down, and you're here. This is the Thanos Tower on the room. It looks very cool. It's awesome. very interesting. And then you hop in, which, or if you notice, the portal is blue with Thanos in it, or purple, I guess. I think it's blue. Let me just hop on in. We have the tower here, but I won't go into this. So we're going to go ahead and exit tower. And that is going to be all as soon as I finish showing off the shop. So, shop. You might be wondering what the challenges were for. You see, if you notice, you get these sort of tickets, which you can also buy in this shop, and they go to stuff like this. You can use the tickets to buy trails, auras, deaths, and even some tools like Vijo Soda. That is a tool you can get. It also does say here how you can get them. There are where is it? There were monthly challenges, but I can't seem to. Anyways, so yeah, the harder the harder challenges you go for, you get more tickets. So 1, 2, 3, 3. I think the most these gives is like 4, 5 to 9, maybe even 10. 7 to 15, maybe more. I'm not sure. And 10 to 19 or 20. I don't know. But yeah, these are some crazy challenges, but they are very rewarding, so you can get all the stuff you want. And I should mention that some of these also have notes like this, where they include a background for the chemical file. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's a rainbow trail. It's not showing anything rainbow right now for some reason, but it is there. It is rainbow. You have the pit of die. As you can imagine, you jump in, you die. And that is really all I can show you in the first episode. So, oh, hang on. No. We have the viewing area. Right here is a very special area. You get to see the entire thing from here. So, turn on my graphics quality. So you can see the entire map. It is laggy, but it is beautiful. And now that we have enjoyed the view, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And I'm going to show you another thing. If you notice up here, we have some more stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We just jump from here to there, and from here to there. And we have the event replay. It does require 10 tower points, so we can't go into it, unfortunately. But that is okay, because I don't exactly want to show that off in this video. So we turn the lava right here. And yeah, that is all to show within the first video of this series. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.